I am in the Celestial Tournament today. Uh, if you're not familiar with the way this works, basically there are three tamers or three champions in these corners. You have to beat all three of them in order to be able to unlock and fight the four Celestials. So the difficult part about the Celestial Tournament is that you cannot revive your pets. So if a pet dies in one fight, you can't be used in the next fight. Makes it a bit more difficult, but doable. So I'm going to be breaking down these fights one by one. I'm actually going to be uh, breaking them up into separate videos, but they will be of me taking on the Celestial Tournament from beginning to end. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Sully. I have my pets picked out. The Swamp Croaker, which is gotten from the Isle of Thunder, invaluable pet. It's an aquatic, so it takes less damage from undead abilities, but it actually has things that are more powerful against undead. So the next is I'm actually going to bring in a beast pet. Um, I'm going to bring in Zao, who you get from winning the Celestial Tournament a few times. You can buy him with Celestial coins. And then I'm going to bring in a yellow moth against his third pet, who is aquatic. So anyway, I'll show you how I take down Sully, the first of this week's pet trainers. So the first thing I'm going to do is cast Swarm of Flies. Now you notice he looks like a critter pet, the enemy, but he's actually undead. There's a very funny story behind this guy in the Jade Forest. So look up the lore, Google it. It's kind of fun. So now I'm going to bubble. Bubble is fantastic. It'll protect me from the next two attacks. Very good to frustrate enemies with. And then I'm going to lick him. I'm going to hit him with Tongue Lash. Does decent damage against him, and I'm still protected this round. And I'm going to keep going with it. Okay, so since he's undead, he's going to come back for another round. I'm going to go ahead and just cast Swarm of Flies. Because I want it up. I'm going to swap out pets, but I want Swarm of Flies up for the next pet. I know he's going to drop here anyway. So, okay, so time to bring in the Calfling. Here's Zao. I'm going to go ahead and charge up this round since I know he's underground. He hits like a freight train, that little bunny. And unfortunately, so do I, for his sake. I'm going to go ahead and just have some fun with this and leave in the calf until he drops. Main reason is I want to kind of get through some of his dodge buffs and all that. It didn't take long. So now I'm going to bring in my yellow moth, which, by the way, great reference. If anybody's old enough to remember Ricky Tikki Tavi, the cartoon, you notice that this mongoose is named Ricky. So. All right, I got a little bit lucky, and I put him to sleep with moth dust. Yellow moth just tears him up, whether he goes to sleep or not. So definitely one of the better fights. And basically, that is how you beat Sully. I'm going to continue with the next video. I'm going to take on Dr. Ion Goldblum, which of course is a reference to Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. So I will see you in the next video of our Celestial Tournament series, and we'll see you there.